Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Convo. My guest today needs no introduction, but I'm still going to introduce him. King Rudy! King Rudy! It's a pleasure.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
We have a lot to discuss because first and foremost, you are one of the greatest artists to come out of Nigeria, to come out of Africa.
Thank you.
So there's a lot we have to touch on. But I want us to start with Woman, your recent thing. You just dropped a new song. So what's the story behind that song?
It's basically everybody wanting to be with the right person, but they want that person to be like perfect. Every man will tell you, no, I want a girl with, I want a girl with big hips, I want a girl with good attitude, I want a girl with big chest, this kind of attitude, behavior. You see, there are things we need to consider when we're looking for such, okay? We need to understand that some people came from different family. You don't know what their family were facing, you don't know what the parents were facing, what they learned from the parents. So something like that. So everybody's looking for perfect this thing, so it's not possible. So what I'm just trying to express in that song is more like telling people, you know what? If this is the kind of attitude, behavior, aspect that you want from a woman, then go and build it. Go and build it yourself. And in two ways, you understand that I'm trying to let you know that one is not possible. You can't build it. You can never build somebody. But you can touch somebody, change somebody a bit, how it's going to suit you. So that's what I was just expressing in the song. And that's why towards the end of the song, people might think I'm talking to the guys only. I still reminded the ladies that, look, if you're looking for a rich man, go and build that person yourself. So that's it.
All right, so let me take you back, like way back to when you were part of a group. MMPP. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember exactly.
What was that like?
It's more like a cappella group. You know, then there was a Smooth Criminals group. Smooth Criminals are this group of guys that dance Michael Jackson. Okay, then it was something we were doing in secondary school. Then we now went to university, not like Foodie University diploma. We're doing that and we're busy traveling like nearby state. Then we're staying in Jos, so we're going to Abuja, Kano, Kaduna, like that. And from there, at the same time, I was singing in the church. So I decided to, part of the group of Smooth Criminals, let me form an a cappella group whereby you don't use instrument, everybody just sing and use the snap hand. And so it was called Michael, Melvin, Peter and Paul. That is MMPP. And MMPP was going good at the same time with the Smooth Criminals, but everything ended the moment we went to different universities. Everybody, this one is in Port Harcourt, this one is in Mina, this one, we are in Abuja, so everything just ended.
Growing up in Jos, there are certain cities or towns that when you hear that name, you can easily associate it with Jos is one.
Though,
that like growing up in Jos?
You see, that Jos people are more like, we believe in somehow like American style too much. You know why? You see, only in Lagos here, you can hardly see everybody wearing t-shirts, sleeveless. The only time you can wear that in Jos might be like maybe March, April.
Because of the cold,
but the remaining when it's raining, it's like ice block falling. You know, so it's that time everybody dress up like that, hip hop jacket, hood, covered it. Then only in Jos I experienced like people just gather, they just put like a drum with wood, burn it. That thing you see, people just not doing nothing, everybody just gisting. It happens in Jos a lot. So because of that, that's why you can see more hip hop talent, because anytime we're watching TV, we think it's the same lifestyle we're living, so culture or something like that. So there you find that a lot of us were there, like Ice Prince, Emma, even Asha.
Asha was in Jos?
Yeah, Asha was in Federal Secondary School. In fact, she was the school mother of my ex-girlfriend, then in secondary school. So the place is just more like, there are more talent. There are talents in Jos, but the problem is they never had avenue to explore. Because then it was just one radio station before I left.
Then it
Before,
was
just one radio station.
or the whole state.
The whole state, just one radio station.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When I remember when I got the call about this interview that was going to happen, that day I was reading an article on Billboard about how Larry Gaga was helping music producers and musicians get proper payment from Nollywood. For Nollywood to release their soundtracks and song for soundtrack. And I remember that you guys, back in the 90s, you guys did a couple of
soundtrack,
like that.
Well, it was, it's nothing, bro. Don't even expect much. I don't think I collected up to 10K safe for one.
You just did it out of passion.
It was like it's the hustle. We're just doing it for the money, man. I did so many soundtrack, Mama Sunday, Moment of Bitterness, Toby. These are movies in Nigeria. Ivas River, exactly. So these are the soundtrack we did that period. But me, I'm more like, apart from the soundtrack, I see do the sound like those. You see, I think I'm one of those people that said that when you play keyboard, that you, there's somebody cook, all those kind of sound. You see ghosts, you play someone. I used to do that a lot. But it wasn't. There's nothing like they pay you for the movie. No, they just contact you because they find out you are cheap. So instead of them meeting people in Lagos that will collect maybe 25,000-30,000, they will call you that you just do it and send it in a night bus.
Sharp.
Monitors. Which flash? Flash is not out there. It's a diskette.
Okay.
Diskette. We call it diskette. So you have to put it on diskette.
It's sent by night bus.
Night bus. Tell them the name of the bus, the number, everything. They go get it.
I mean, the industry has come such a long way.
Yeah.
Such a long way. You played football.
Yeah.
With Mikel.
Yeah.
At one time, so it could have been football or music.
Definitely.
What made you make the final? Made you make the final decision and say we are going for music instead?
A whole lot. You see, what I say is because of the hustle. Now, look at how hustle can make you change your mind automatically. We're doing music. Maybe playing in the not even shows. I'll call it like so maybe they're having one Rotary club, something they will invite you. I won't call it concert, just event. Then you see me playing in church, in a wedding, and church at opening something. But then playing soccer at the same time. Among all these stuff, there is one that you always spend money, which is football. So we have a weekly payment to pay because we have to pay for the field. We have a coach, you must pay a coach. So the weekly money they pay and every stuff. So we find that we're spending more money on football, but the music was just, is easier because we've never been to studio to go and record a song. So it was just it's a cappella. So it's not expensive for us. So the more we're spending money, then later we're like, you know what, even the football self. Because apart from that, the football, you find it, when as a young boy, when you get to that 15, 16, you want to be somewhere you only see girls. In the pitch, you don't see girls. I'm sorry. Okay, we don't see girls, but when in the concert, you see girls, you meet, but that one nothing. So it was like boys. So we felt we were comfortable in that. Then all of a sudden, Nigeria won Olympic 96. Just the moment we had was Abacha then. He gave them houses, a particular gave them 190 Mercedes each. My brother would drop the microphone, man.
Went back to the field.
And that was when we had these people that came for trial, Pepsi. They now created Pepsi Academy. So we now moved from the local field to the Jos Stadium, where we now met Mikel. And Mikel's house was just opposite the stadium. So that was when we met. And while we were doing that, then it was getting close to our uni period. And again, we were a bit, the Pepsi Academy wanted people at least 15, 16. We were on our 18.
Oh.
So Mikel was younger.
Yeah.
So it was easier for him. We will have to go and be lined up with our age to go and play match. But a small head, don't they come out, don't they catch us? So, exactly. So it wasn't working for us that way, so we just went back to the music and that was it.
Are you guys still close with Mikel?
Yeah, we are. Very well. Very well. We're still cool. Still cool.
You sometimes wonder what your life could have been like if you did football instead.
He always said that sometimes I see him in his interview, he'll be like, he was wondering what would have happened to us, or what would have, because there was this thing of the moment we couldn't find him for a long time. Everybody started feeling it, and when he started succeeding, we started looking at ourselves like we are losers in this, we lost. It happened to all. Like, this is a typical human being. I'm that real. It got to a level where even while I was doing the music, we were struggling in the music industry. When we came to Lagos, things were still hard for us. That was when Mikel, Manchester United and Chelsea were offering money for Mikel. My brother, see, reality check started telling me, now wow, what he carry me come here? What is this thing I just decided to enter? You know? But he's a typical human being though, because I almost regretted, bro. That was when I asked myself, like, this music must pay. This music has to pay, otherwise I'll feel disappointed.
The Grab the Mic competition, you guys, was that in Lagos? Was it in Lagos?
Yeah, but there was so many stages before getting there. We, like I told you before, we've never entered studio to record, but I was escorting this particular guy. He's a musician in Just Then, escorting him steady to studio. In fact, I call him more like a musical coach. He's the one that just sneaked me out to just go and see what the studio looks like. Because I followed him one time for the Dancing and English competition. We went for finals. The finals we went for, we lost. I was his backup singer. But he's more like a reggae guy, so I sing the singing part of it. But people love me. They see me as if it's my group. I'm not. It's the guy that owns it. So we took 5th position out of 10 finals. So the next thing he told me, Paul, you have to go. I said, Paul, you're talented, you have to go. So then I've already started, my mom bought a particular keyboard, which I deceived her to go and buy, which I can use to produce. Because I saw it in the studio, so I'm not sure she bought that keyboard. She bought it and I started producing, you know. So I read the book in the menu, this thing from the piano. So I already finished it. That's how nobody taught me how to produce. So by doing that, I found out that when they now called us, the guy said I should go, and I was a part of my mom's band. I'm a bassist at the same time, the lead singer. So I now decided I'm going to use my mom's band. But what happened was already the sign for Psquare already started. We already started planning it. We started working on it. So Jude was like more like, you know what, you guys have to do this professionally. Like more like telling us, you know why you lost the last competition? I'm like, why do you think? He said, because when you guys came to Lagos, you are doing normal music, reggae. Lagos people came with talking drum, people that are dancing, scatter everywhere.
They had better presentation.
So now you people have to bring something different. So that was when they more like do 50% singing, 50% dance.
So you know the idea of dancing, of adding?
No, it combined. It is like this one is singing, this one is dancing, but together. That's how the thing came like that. So we now went for the competition. My brother, when others are doing sound check, dinner, you see us doing exercise. This kind of dance, because now dance will carry kilo now here. So that was it.
How impactful would you say Jude has been to your career? I mean, I know he's your brother and you have love for him.
Bro, everything. No. See, let me be honest with you, discipline-wise. He's somebody that, see, which I believe some people might think is wickedness. And I can testify you by giving you an example of some artists, what Jude have done to. You see, Jude is somebody that made us to know that, look, yes, so I'll make sure that you guys will never go back from where you're coming from. Number one, this line of poverty you've lived for how many years, you won't go back there. In fact, we are doing Psquare even for the releasing the Senorita album, Get Squared album, Busybody, all those albums. If I tell you that we are still being paid a salary monthly, just to make sure that
the discipline
was more like, see this poverty and I will leave and finally he'll buy a land, a house, build a house. You know, it was more like just let's set up, leave cars, all those, leave it now, finish, you know, set up your way, your future.
That was from the beginning. Jude was already teaching you guys how to set yourselves up financially.
Exactly, because trust me, if not for him, exactly, all those unnecessary trips, carry boys, pack, go Dubai, go to live life, all those kind of things. We've never lived that kind of life. No. So it's like, I remember one time he will tell you, well, like you know, every month 200K. If you like, chop and finish. If you like, look at and give woman and you sabi. But you see that project who they build must finish. That's what he keep doing.
So why does but it seems like a lot of people paint Jude in a bad manner, like he's a bad guy. Because of the disciplinarian. Is that why?
No. You see, I could remember one time, even KK called Jude, even Olisa called Jude, that early stage. Everybody was like, Jude, you are this, Jude tell you, look, this is what I want from my art. If you don't have it, no problem. But you know, so one time, when the people started realizing how we were moving, Olisa called you, said, you know, I doubted you before. I just realized this, that you're actually doing the right thing. You see, people that are creating this scenario of Jude being a bad person are people that Jude tried to not control. Jude trying to put them online and saying, look, it's going to be a bad thing for me if you are around me and you do not succeed. There's no success. When I talk about success, it's not about you buying cars and blah. Let me give you an example. Do you know Fino came? Fino was staying with us. And I was very close to Fino.
Yeah.
When he came, he moved into Lagos, he was staying with us. And Jude, nobody bothered to sign Fino. But Fino was just around us. We were recording. Okay? Now, all of a sudden, Jude told Fino, you know what? When Fino started seeing light and made a little money, I said he wants to get his own place. Jude said, congrats, you can go to your place, at least your word. So Fino was now looking for one kind of house. Jude said, no. What do you need? Go and move somewhere later. So him and Jude, Jude said, you know one thing, just give me 3-4 months with you, make you see. Fino paid for one certain house close to that area, Mole that time. It wasn't a 2 house, one small house. He was there. Then all of a sudden, Jude became not like a manager, but somebody that Fino would call, boss, how you see this thing? Jude say, no, stay there. How you see this thing? Jude stay there. Do you know before Fino knows what's happening? Fino started making money, then wanted to buy a car. Jude said, no, can't buy a house. Fino said, no, but see the car. Jude said, don't worry, see car, you go see car later, don't worry. In fact, Jude collected that money, negotiated to one guy that does estate listing, gave him money. Jude signed on the take and say, give him, the guy go pay. Go pay the money, finish. Fino paid at most 75% of that house. But Jude signed on the take. Fino will pay the rest. So, now on that agreement that Jude would now be the one negotiating some kind of settings to make sure that guy's money was guaranteed.
Yeah.
And what happened? Fino has a home now. He has his own big house. This is what we're saying.
So basically, people misunderstood Jude because from what you're saying, he kind of instilled people around him, wanted them to succeed.
Jude wants people around him to. You see, the more people around him succeed, the more job for others. That is what Jude is saying. Jude wants, if you, because then you still have boys around. If he succeed, oh yeah, you come and join. You come and join him, you know, like that. There's this thing from J Martins, everybody. If you notice, that was what we were doing, but then when it now became, some people are now taking it for granted. I was like, you know, okay, let me be doing the normal content. So let me spend my time, my energy, and my money. Let's do whatever. So now it's the people that have failed. How come the rest are not talking? How come are the ones that have failed? You see, this life, let me tell you something. There's this word they say, no go, no go, no go. I can do it alone. You walk out, go jam rock. You come back. What will you do? You start looking for who to blame for. I beg, as you talk, say the person do you bad, do you bad. As you walk out, then carry your voice, go lock up for basket.
Is that what happened
I'm just telling you, as you walk out, what is stop you from music?
Is that what happened to the likes of me?
Bro, don't think like what happened. It's 100% what happened to them. When who blow you, you go think. You go rethink. You don't be saying anything. I'm not saying it to this them or whatever, but I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. When you left, what did stop you from continue? Why is it bad for you now? You're coming to it. And the most painful part of it is that this guy in question was in my house before the pandemic. Was in my house, yes, for my studio back on it with Jude, for there to Jude's back on it. He left without opening. In fact, the day I recorded one song, Take It. There's one place where I even called Jude, said he would call me. He called me to ask him one certain question. Say, he don't hear this flow before. Maybe say, Paul, no go carry sample for somebody's song. Bro, that's the last I will have for him. In fact, I've even met him at the airport. He has issue with his flight, whatever. He bought some certain ticket, whatever. I helped him to pay to upgrade or whatever. See, I just sit there, I'm like, you see, let me tell you, this kind of thing is sometimes when people change, you start thinking, now, wow, this guy dream bad dream about me. That the situation was, see. And I'm sorry, you know what he just did? He just cut a big tie. He just built a big fence between me and him. Yeah. That's what he did. I'm sorry.
So you basically just opened the internet one day and Jude was dragging.
My brother, there was never an argument with us and Mehdi, even when he left. I know the only argument I knew was the one of letting sign contract, he refused, he demanded some kind of things. You said that is good. That was it. Apart from that, he comes to the house.
He said he was sleeping on carton.
Well,
that's what he
thank God saying he when they sleep. Me welcome Lagos, we are asleep. He say he sleep with my big. You know, I go give you my room, make you come sleep now. Where Pino can't sleep, where Jematis can't sleep, where they sleep, where we sleep. We came in 7 of us in one room. There be carton we sleep. In fact, he heard that carton thing saying a story in the talk that we sleep for carton. He no sleep for carton. In my BQ, we built a bunk. The 2 BQs had a bunk. I know they lie whether he's talking they sleep or whatever. I know whether I give a room. The last thing I would like to tell people I gave him one room. What did they do for me? You see where they sleep. Come on, man. And guess what? The problem is not this. This guy just caught the chances of people that are supposed to invest in the music industry. He just caught chances of. Do you know how many people that? Even my guy with this is already here now, one shot. Yeah, told me some people that wanted to invest, but they don't back out because of this rubbish. I have a friend in South Africa who wanted to invest 60 million for 2 artists, a male and a female. And let me tell you one thing, this young artist, I'm going to advise you guys. This is very important. Huh? You see this thing they call social media, this phone. Mind what you do. Because see this thing, whatever, anything you do, they say deliver or post. Boom. And you don't mark. Let me give you a short story. A young artist, when this my friend said he wanted to invest in the music industry, he sent me 5 artists, their songs. And I sent me their Instagram, I should check them out. 2 girls and 3 guys. I had the songs, I picked a girl and I picked a guy. He just want me like, Paul, but I put my money, at least you did the industry, make you the watch over for me. I just want to open a record label. And now pick the boy and the girl. This was happening like October last year. I picked the boy and the girl. He now sent me a message November and said that he sent me something since November. I didn't see it. That he wants to come back to December and make sure he structure everything about the artist, wherever. I said, okay, that he sent me the artist. I should check, go to Instagram, they did a song, you know, I should check what do I think. Bro, and when they check, I don't know how God just tell me, say, Paul, open the guy's message. You know that message to check DM?
Yeah.
My brother, this guy don't insult me since 2018.
Oh my God.
Bro, this guy has been insulting me since 2018.
And this is somebody you don't know from anywhere.
The moment I open it, I started going through it. In fact, the last one came 2 weeks before. I just munched it and sent it to the guy. He said, who be this? I said, guy, why I approve? I don't know, say, you don't carry my matter for head. He will talk about, you don't want to help Biafrans. You don't want to go punish you. You die with just your money. You do this one, you do that one, you do that one. You don't want to, you're only helping people that are not Igbos. Hey, my brother, read finish. When the guy now told me, I said, guy, I beg. I just to tell you, make you know the kind of artist you want. I did not say no. So the guy now called the guy, started calling the guy. So the guy started sending me DM. Sorry, sir. It was this one. I read, I did not reply the guy. I told the guy, just knows the, make sure your contract day good if you want to sign this guy. So now, this guy, from when he left December, he was supposed to come back March and open his house like before Easter. This thing made this Morgan thing. He just called me. So now this thing they go through. He said, you know one thing, I not do again.
And that was it.
Bro, he said he's not doing it again. Only for the girl to call me that the guy sent me a message that says he's no more doing it again. I said, I know. She said, Paul, why? Now she started crying. I said, look at what is happening. I said, look at what is happening. Now, just like Jude said, mention a record label that has an artist. If it's not an artist who owns a record label, mention. Jude was the last person. Where is the Chocolate City? Where is these people? Where are they? Where is the one that signed Ronta? Where are they? Everybody. Bro, me, I've made up my mind. Maybe in the next world, or if I change my mind, I want to sign an artist. If I could say I'm going to invest 50 million naira, get ready to get collateral. The collateral must come from Lekki Phase 1 to Ikoyi here. Bro, I know they joke. And your mama and your papa go they sign now. Trust me, bro. These people have been taking this thing for granted. That's why, check, and let me tell you, whenever you're helping these people signing or you're traveling within the country, their parents will be calling you. My son, God bless you. Oh, I'm praying for you. They go pray for you, tire for food. If while I day, where they?
Prayer stop.
So, don't worry. There's a solution for it. It's not hard. Make a catch you get talent. If you know you're singing, and make sure your uncle, your auntie, some people get things to offer. Because you need to understand that, see, it's not easy. Something your mom, your dad, your uncle, your auntie, your family cannot do for you. Somebody will wake up and carry 40, 50 million naira and invest in you. The next thing you check, record label Instagram page is 30,000. Meet the artist, 600,000 to 1 million. Happy pass. Boom. My brother, you know how they start frustrating you? They start doing show without letting you know first.
Yeah, that's the first one.
That's the number one move. The next thing they'll tell you they won't do. Bro, how that thing they go court. See, you are wasting your time. Your money is tied down. So now if you have collateral, now I'm going to pray make you. That one is small now. If I sign you, catch you with Igbo. People could leave that matter.
I mean, now that we're talking about record labels, this would be a good time to ask what led to the creation of Psquare Records back then? Because I remember last night,
bro,
on that Psquare Records.
Bro, see, it's so unfortunate that everybody knows that things, I don't talk about things, but if I tell you there is anything, these are just brothers doing their thing. Now we say you get one place where you go, you see one big office. It's, bro, nothing. These are brothers using their heart to do things. It is nothing like open. We are just doing music, and when it goes the time to say, okay, how do we release music under which, okay, Psquare, come on, the Psquare, boom, my brother, that's it.
You know,
the north side was now, because Jude has been using north side even during his movie. That's what he uses. So he, well registered, well everything. So he used that one to use as management. That's where from there he now open north side music. You understand? But there is north side entertainment managing Psquare. North side music is when Cynthia Morgan came in. Northside music was supposed to be where you are supposed to find the likes of maybe Fino, J. Martins, you know. So, but Mehdi was Psquare Records because it was our guy. Yeah. So if you want to be our guy, that's why everything we are doing, shooting video from the heart. Do you think someone like Jude will agree to bring out money and shoot video for him without signing? So it was we that were doing it as. Yeah. So it was more like Jude saying, okay, since you guys are doing this thing, spending all this money, whatever, you know what? Let's do it proper.
Let's make it a business.
That's when the problem.
That's when.
That's when now the person will show you true color. So that's it.
I was checking Wikipedia. On Wikipedia, it says that Game Over is Psquare's highest selling album. I don't know if that's true. I wanted to get facts. What would you say is Psquare's most successful album commercial?
It is.
Game Over.
Yeah.
Because there it says it sold 8 million copies.
Game Over. It is. That's the album with no one like Busybody. Yeah. Bro, you can't try those two songs now. With Ifonanya, Roll It Man, you know, that album was just, you know, that's you know, our album came in different form. The first album took us from Jos to Lagos. The second album, which is
Get
Squared, made people outside start looking at us like, are these Nigerians? We started traveling from one country, African country to the other. You know, that's the Busybody album. But see that Do Me album. Now there we just, which I believe Jude still, while some of us head supposed to explode, show that high, Jude carry iron. Calm down, slow down. Stay humble. Keep it. Let me be that stubborn person they see, not you people. These are the kind of sacrifice he did. Stay humble. Let me be that person you communicate with. If not, if it was then you people come for interview, you go stress on now, but you know it's not the artist, it's him.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So he was that person that stay humble. Let me take the bullet
for you guys.
Yeah.
How did Waje get on Do Me?
Okay, we went for one show in Enugu, and some J. Martins was a friend, and J. Martins now played Omogemi, a particular version she did the opposite way. So she played it and we loved the song. So we watched her perform the song in Enugu. She performed, and after performance, we went backstage, we were talking. So she switched number with Jude because we actually had one issue. I don't want to mention names, but you see, in this life, never you underrate anybody. I'll get back to Waje. There are so many things that prompt to Waje. When I finished writing the song Busybody, I needed a female vocalist, and trust me, a top female vocalist who could sing that period came to see the guy we were staying with, because the guy was a show promoter. And we begged him, please, we want to feature this girl. You know that song, Let Her Be the Female? My brother, the response was here, sorry, I don't work with upcoming artists. No problem. That one passed. Then there was a second lady. I don't understand what happened, but I know I've never said that story. You see that song, Psquare, whoa, CC, that will turn to CC. It was a girl called CC.
Oh.
CC used to work with Sound Sultan.
Oh.
The female voice in Everybody, she's the one.
Okay.
We used the song, then I don't understand that Lagos mentality where you start chasing people come appear for video. So we had no choice.
Just run out like that.
We run and that way, shoot our video. So now, this was just on now. We started recording Do Me. We actually flew Waje from Enugu to Lagos.
She was staying in Enugu.
Yeah. She came with her boss. Her boss, the guy that signed her, was Jude's friend. So she came with the guy. I went to the studio and she recorded everything. Then we started making plans for videos. So we had something came up fast. Because then, bro, you can't just carry money and travel. Forget, it wasn't easy for us that just travel to South Africa and shoot video. So there was an opportunity for a particular event in South Africa. So when we're like, okay, let's call Waje now so that we'll do the video. All of us call Waje. There was no passport. Not visa. There was no passport. She never had passport. So in the process of doing passport, you know that long thing now.
Yeah.
So before you know something, we had to travel. And while we were still in contact, whether have we collected, have they. So I had no choice but to shoot it that way. But I thank God when people started pointing at her out, she came to clear saying, why are people like this? You know?
Yeah, because to this day, people still once in a while like see.
But she has said it already now. She has said it already. She has made so many interviews, cleared it that it's her fault that she didn't have passport. Why are people taking it as if, you know? That's it.
Interesting. Man, that's CB fumbled.
No, since she didn't fumble, I won't say she fumbled, but it was more like, you see, when I say, when you're in Lagos and I'm calling you and shooting a video in Jos, I want to pay your transport to come. You feel it's stressful. I'm telling you, we don't have money to come to Lagos. And the venue we're using is one of our friends. He gave us the club to use and shoot. So we believe it's easier only you to come than all of us with the crew or whatever to travel. But it's a normal thing. So
being a successful artist now and looking back at that female singer that said, I don't work with upcoming artists, right? Do you, at the level you are at now, are you at the place where you can't understand why she said so? That's something you would do now?
You see, the problem, I believe, for me, before you use that word, upcoming artists, you need to understand that. Don't pretend as if these people have not done anything great. Because before we talk about that one, we've done Senorita, we've done Igbedu.
That had come out.
Yes.
That first album.
So we don't shake Lagos already. I can't, if you're somebody that have not even dropped one song and made names, you understand, man?
Yeah.
There's a better way to put it, but it's like that thing of, you're not on my level. I understand, we are not. You understand? It's just like now, there are some kind of artists that will call me for collab. I'll tell you there are better way to put it, not that way. Because there's a way that there are things you can say to depress somebody. There are better way to put it. It's better for you to say, okay, let my management call you. Put it on their head. Don't be the one to tell the artist direct on their face. So, but like I said, I'll to an extent I understand it. Such is life.
Such is life. By 2009, you guys dropped Danger. And on that album, there are two collaborations, two very important collaborations.
Which was?
First, Possibility with Two-Face. And Easy with J Martins. Now, J Martins at the time, I think he was becoming his own brand. He had become known to a certain extent. So I just want to know the stories behind those songs. This would be your first time working with Two-Face.
Yes. That of J Martins, like I told you, J Martins is someone that was located from Enugu. Yeah. You see, with the easy accept people, J Martins, that same BQ, sleeping with the cook, he slept there. Fino slept there.
Shout out to me.
He was there, and all of a sudden, when J Martins came, J Martins actually came to do a particular song mix down, and it became something that he doesn't want to go again. So he started being there. Then all of a sudden, he became somebody in the studio, stay in the studio. And automatically, J Martins left the BQ and started almost living inside the studio. So you just go there and shower, whatever, which I believe some people will talk, say, why did you put him in a skyscraper? When you get your money, you understand. So J Martins was doing that, and already through us, J Martins knew Timaya. From there, they did a song with us and Timaya while the song was bopping, moving. So we now, after doing the Away song, J Martins now became like a studio engineer for us. So once media come to do this interview, say, there's J Martins, J Martins, say, okay, yeah, they do. So it was more like, so we started traveling for shows, taking J Martins because of that song.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody saying, which kind of life with this? So started going with J Martins on tours, going everything. J Martins finished, come back. See, that's the same BQ, see the stadium. Okay. So while he's saving money to get his own place, that is what life is all about. So J Martins was there then. One day I was sleeping because my room then, the downstairs is the studio. So I was hearing somebody producing something, playing something in the studio, and they played it very loud. So instead of me to come out and say, why is the thing so loud? I came out to shout, why is the thing so loud, man? I heard the reading. There's a difference between what you're hearing from the room when you come out and say it's something different. So I'll go inside again and say, no, I wish it's what I'm hearing in the room. I just came downstairs, I said, J Martins, pause. Say what? I said, change this thing. He said, I said, some day for my head, change this thing, change this thing, change this one, change this one. So basically, it's something he did that me I just touch small. I switch on small with the rhythm that is written in my head. Because then throughout in my room, I brought out, I have to have this thing journalists use there. Back then, these kind of phones are not out. Recorder. I used to have it. So I was recording. I had to J Martins put the mic on. He put it on. So I recorded the easy was supposed to be verse. Oh, it was a verse. To the sing and the dance, So then it was supposed to be, it was a verse then. No be lie, it's supposed to be something before chorus.
Like a bridge.
Yeah, before chorus. So I recorded it that way. So Jude came and he was like, no, at the chorus please. I felt bad. He started switching. He started saying, look, at this voice, go here. Switch, he said, see, I'm here. I said, wow. It makes sense. See, Jude is somebody that he likes when you're writing a song, you tell you where is that crowd response. He always has that too.
Okay.
He will tell you where is that crowd response. That's why anytime we're doing song, you notice that there's this crowd response. So you always want to tell you, okay, now we say, I see the beg you to cry, raise it with me. If I don't get today, I go. So he wants that response. So he switched, and that was how it came about. Then that of Two-Face, I already finished the song. The album was ready. But then, Jude, as a manager too, Jude, he will tell you to avoid this thing of then to say Psquare, then Sabi carry some small thing for person's song. That time the thing was getting too much. They'll tell you because of this. So you say, if you know, say you say somebody say, "Ooh, girl, you don't record already. You are my African queen." Say you do and say yes. Say then call Two-Face. Make you just settle like here. That was how.
Possibility.
Call Two-Face. And we started recording. We were there together. We wrote together. Him. That's how he did it.
What was that?
In fact,
what was that recording with Two-Face?
That sharp. But there and there, you now understand that. You see that there are different ways people record. And I think if me and you enter studio, first to finish a song, I'm faster. I'm somebody that I sing before I write. Like I'll go and whatever I've written, I sing and I'll give myself melody and come back and listen to it and just convert it to words. Yeah. But he wants to get it first before singing, so it takes more time. But it was good. It was good recording with him, and that was, in fact, so many songs like that. When I did Bank Alert, planning on the video, because of that, Go said put Onyeke one in the video.
This was Jude, right? Jude.
This is still Jude.
That's nah.
Just to avoid
Yeah.
People saying this and that.
Yeah.
You call that, she charged you professionally, you paid her. She came, she do am, he end. Music business.
Yeah. Music business.
Yeah.
There's another collaboration that Psquare personally is one of my favorites, but it's not an official song.
Which one?
Unlimited with Lagbaja. Did that for Bro. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever meet with Lagbaja at any point too?
Bro, I won't lie you. It was just a call. Called Jude and told Jude, please tell your brothers we have new this thing, Freeze Unlimited, Glow Unlimited, and we would love them to do a song with Lagbaja that Lagbaja have done his own. So they want to decide this is Lagbaja's own that they want us in, and you know me, I'm someone that if once you just tell me something, but I know they heard me. You just tell me, I say, what's the word? Okay. Now, how do I get Lagbaja make it enter? Let's go. I told my guy in the studio, I say, you know one thing, sample this part. Maybe in this silent for me first. Let's use it. Do beat, party, like that. See, the moment you just got that party, it don't finish. Unlimited. I just did that, then when I said it to them, say, that is it. That in fact, please go to Lagbaja. It's close to you guys' house because then we live the same estate. Okay. So they connected us. We went there and we saw him with no mask.
With no mask.
Yeah.
That's a privilege.
With no mask, finally. And he listened to it. He said he already recorded, so he did it in his own way. But as a young guys, we know what we want on the bed, on the beat. While we are doing like this, him wants to sing and sometimes leave the beat and we say, bro, let's do you, because already we don't represent you with that party.
Yeah.
Party. So now we are there now. Whatever he has sang, we try to tell him that on today's our own stage now, see how people are expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Not the way you're doing it. So we're there we did it.
Interesting. That was actually a really great song.
Yeah.
The collaboration with T.I. That's one that you've done. Psquare's done a song with Ti with Ross. You know, the two.
Akon.
Yeah, the first one was through Akon.
Uh-huh.
But what of Ti? Was that through Akon as well?
No, that was true. It was just more of an Atlanta thing. Like somebody in Atlanta and Peter discussed with somebody.
Okay.
That was it. That was it. Yeah.
The next album was a Double Trouble.
Yeah.
And that's
the same one. That's in the album.
With the jazz.
Yeah.
And you guys had done Jazzy on the album, collab. What's the story behind that song?
My friend Oscar, the one I used to produce for Simi. For once, we've known Oscar for a long time. He's a producer. He's like, "But you want to tell me, say I will never do something?" I say, "Bring something out here now." He used to bring some songs for me. I write for him, for some artists. So he brought that one. I just listened to it. Now, you see one thing, before I even talk about to do collab, I write a song and sing it. I'm not someone that will come and do and tell you, okay, I kept a space, this is what you sing. I will sing it. So, onto singing it, it wasn't a jazzy thing.
Okay.
It was typical voice. Oh baby, make we collab. You say, they see Don Jazzy for this kind of song with that in deep voice.
Do it again.
See, as I say, sometimes he has this. In fact, let me tell you, that's why even when I became, I came solo.
Yeah.
He makes sure that don't lose sight. Don't change anything. Just be you. When I was doing Reason With Me, all my videos, I might be, because I'm a songwriter, and when I'm writing the song or singing, there's things he would ask me first, what are you singing?
Yeah.
I shall sing it or whatever. I will tell him, good, and that's okay. Tell me the story. If you're the one to do it, I'll tell him. Then in the start, I just remove it, sort whatever, like, and it's not hard for him. You make sure that, okay, this is the idea, let's follow it. For Reason With Me, audio money, like that. I wasn't there for Take It, but in this new one I'm doing, it's definitely gonna be there.
Interesting. Was there going to be another Psquare album after the intro? Were you guys really working on that? Because a couple of singles were.
Bro, it's not. Let me just say, the feeling was lost. Now, it wasn't even. See, it's like somebody. It's like you, battling your club in relegation. You're thinking about your club that is going to relegation. You're thinking to go and sign Messi.
That's how it was.
It was just more like it was. There was no plan. There was no plan. The only plan that I'll tell you was more like when I'm made up. I won't use the word made up in my mind, but I'm somebody that no matter what, I continue recording.
Yeah.
No matter what, I continue recording. From, that it was just my brother. I don't like talk about that itself. And you see that chapter, I'm not gonna understand why I don't want to talk about it, because last, they could twist the story. Last, they'll bring the family name outside. That's why they go start it, which is why my silence is the best thing I can do for myself. So let's just say we're not even going there, because I never saw the possibility.